Yo guys, what's up? Welcome to another Tarkov video. Today we're going to talk about the quest Shootout Panic. The biggest thing about this quest is that it's on Woods. Woods is probably the most open map you can possibly get in all of Tarkov, minus maybe Reserve. So you definitely are going to have very long sight lines, and you need to definitely be careful while you're doing this quest. This quest is unlocked at level 3, and what you essentially need to do is kill 15 scavs on Woods. I don't think you need to make it out at the end of it. I could be wrong about that. No, you do not need to make it out. I'm just checking my notes over here. You don't need to make it out after this. But while you are doing this, there are two things that you're definitely going to want to be on the lookout for. One, Scav boss does sit in the center of the map, and I will show you where he sits. Secondly, you want to watch out for the 3M armor that we talked about in the last video. You can purchase it from the flea market, but in the beginning of wipe, it's really expensive, and it's probably not something you're going to want to do because it's like 50 to 60k a piece. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get right into it, guys. Let's start the Woods map now. Alright guys, so we're on Woods right now. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my loadout before we really start the map. I am kind of on a perch where I want to be for the beginning of this video, so this is not a spawn, but let's go ahead. I'm going to show you guys my loadout. So what I've gone ahead and done is I went ahead and brought an OPS KS with a silencer. The reason I brought it with a silencer, even without the silencer, is actually a pretty quiet gun. Overall, it's still loud. It's a gun. It's going to be loud. But with the silencer, it's probably one of the longest ranged, quietest potential sniper rifles you can get. It's not really a sniper. Technically, it's a carbine. But you can use it as a sniper. You can snipe somebody, one shot, 7.62 BP rounds, boom, right in the head. So what I do is I use the 1.6 Valde, and I use the Cobra to go ahead and mount that. And if I have the OPS KS with a SOCOM, this is actually a separate, right here, this is a separate body. But you can get a SOCOM, and you can actually put it an NC Star with a PK06 sight, so you can have kind of close range as well. But we're essentially on Woods doing a Shootout Panic, and what this quest is it's 15 kills. And there are a few places on this map that you're going to need to worry about, such as Scav Boss and what we call Scav House. So we actually have a Scav right next to us right now. So we're on top of what we call Sniper Rock. Ah! And of course my aim is really bad right now, which is fine. These guys probably have my tosses. So that should be 3, essentially, for that quest. But right now we're on what's called Sniper Rock. Sorry for interrupting the video. Dicks! Assholes. So there's a rock up here. This is called Sniper Rock. What we're going to go ahead and do is this is Sniper Rock. A sniper can actually spawn up there. And it's also an extract. It's called the Cliffside Extract, I believe. Oh, it's called Cliff Descent. So with that, regardless of where you spawn on the map, you can have that as an extract. You'll need the Red Rebel, which is the ice pick, and the paracord. I think in the beginning of wipe, this Red Rebel sold for like 3 or 4 mil. So it's not that expensive now, but it's definitely something you're going to want when you do this mission. It's just easier to get out that way. If you're over in this area and you've just, killed some scavs, so on and so forth. But always watch for a sniper scav that's up there, because he can spawn up there in the beginning of the game, midway through the game, so on and so forth. So what we're going to go ahead and do is this is called the lumber mill. We're going to go ahead, or lumber yard. We're going to go ahead and head over there, and this is actually where Scav Boss spawns. So I'm going to get a little bit closer, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so we're at Sawmill now. So what this essentially is we are on the second Sniper Rock of the map. There are 3 that I know of personally, but this is Sawmill. Essentially, this is where a boss scav can spawn, and it's a sniper boss scav, so you got to be really, really freaking careful when you're fighting this one. We just came from up here, which is the first Sniper Rock, and then the scav sniper is essentially over there. He can't hit you from this far away, so you don't have to worry about him too much. But you have to worry about the scav boss that's in here. He doesn't always spawn, but when he does, you definitely do not want to fucks with him in the beginning, because he will tear you to shreds, and his buddies will tear you to shreds. So this is the second area you really want to be at when you are trying to get these scav kills. I mean, you'll see, like, even from this distance, if you have an SKS, as long as we can find him, there he is. You can definitely take some stuff out. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the third and final spot, which is Scav House. So I'll see you when we get over there. Alright, so what we've actually done is we've actually gone to the other side of the map. So just to kind of clarify where we are, there's a lake over here, and right across the lake, over that area, is the sawmill, or lumber yard. Right over that way. And the sniper rock, if I pinpoint it correctly, is somewhere back in that area. So right now we're near this tank and this old, broken down, essentially rundown train station. So over there at the train station is a potential PMC spawn. And over here is a scav spawn, and down in this area is a scav spawn. Pretty much all right here is a scav spawn. So this is another area you can come to kind of shoot scavs, but this side of the map is much more open than the other side of the map. Also, down here near the water, if you're running along the water, there's a small road and like a walking path that it also spawns 1 or 2 scavs that you need to be careful of. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and head back to the other side of the map near Lumberyard, and we're going to go ahead and head over to Scav House. I just wanted to show you this before I went over to Scav House. And you can actually see the scav right here. Let's see if I can hit him. Oh, looks like we got him. Bug life. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, head over to Scav House, and check out the checkpoint on the way over there. I keep cutting in. This is actually the other end of Sawmill. So when I originally showed you Sawmill / Lumberyard, I was actually straight over there, essentially, through this area. I'm going to see if I can get over here without getting shot. I think we're going to get shot. But I was over in that area. There's a sniper rock pretty much right through this. I'm on the completely other side of Lumberyard. So this is usually a little bit safer area to travel. You don't have to worry about too much in this area. I'm going to pretty much get over to Scav House, and that's where we're going to pick up the video. Alright, well, we're getting pretty close to Scav House, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys 2 places that you can kind of sit. So we came from over here. It's a little foggy, unfortunately. But you can see that dock that we passed earlier that leads up to Lumberyard. So we're not too far. I haven't cut too much out of the video. Just keep following the shoreline here. So right here you'll see a bundle of rocks. Pretty much a huge little kind of stack of rocks. Want to make sure you're watching your left for players, because players like to sit around this area. So go ahead and get right into this bush, and this is actually a pretty good place to sit, even when you're just going PMC hunting on them. There's a little trailer right here. That trailer is called scope trailer because if you go into it, usually there's some sort of scope. And then directly through this tree line, if you were actually to follow this road that's right here, if you were to follow this road all the way up, it would go to a curve. You would be at a checkpoint. That checkpoint actually has scavs as well. I think it has up to 3 scavs there. So we're going to go ahead and move to the other position that I was wanting to show you guys. And this is the last sniper rock. You can pretty much be like probably a good 300 to 400 meters straight ahead when you come over this way. So I want to make sure I have my PK06 scope on, because you can have some scavs that wander over here. It's rare, but it can definitely happen. So on top of this scav, on top of this sniper perch, you can see scavs all in this bush line over here. They'll spawn. That's Scav House itself. You can have some that spawn in there. You have some that come over this way, some that come over here, some that go behind this rock. You don't really have them too far out, but you do need to watch for players over at this rock. There's another rock back there that you need to watch. But this road right here, like I said, if you follow it all the way up, you'll get to a curve. And then right around, like, I'd probably say, like this area in here on this tree line. you're pretty much going to have the checkpoint. I don't think... Yeah, it'd be over in, like, this area over here. So, over in that area, you'd get a checkpoint. And inside these woods right here, behind the lumber mill, you do have a marked circle, is what it is. It's not a room, it's just a circle. But that is pretty much the best way to complete Shootout Panic on woods. Just, you know, hit one of those spots. With any of the sniper perches, those are going to be areas that I talked about that are going to have plentiful scavs. So, whoa, shit! Are going to have plentiful scavs. So, that's scary. I don't know what this guy is. But what you'll see, and what'll suck a lot, is, there he is. You'll see that scavs can shoot you through stuff. But, like I was saying, sniper perches are going to have plentiful scav spawns and places where you can take out scavs from afar. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully this helped you a little bit on your quest. And remember, while you're doing this, always look for that 3M armor. I'm going to continue to say this. Always look for that 3M armor and those Tazas, so you don't have to get them on the flea market at the beginning of the wipe. And even if you're done with this quest at the beginning of the wipe, why not get an extra 60k per run? But I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.